up, guys.
Hey! Wow, wow,
Hey!
Mommy!
Hey!
Mommy!
Welcome back to Table Talk, the show where you almost ate shit, huh? Louise almost ate shit on set. Welcome back to Table Talk, the show where we answer your questions. You send us on Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk or on Reddit where you post them in the subreddit r/SourceFed. I'm Sam.
I'm Pokeball.
I'm Zach.
Yay! Wow.
All right.
I've never felt a room feel so empty before.
Oh, okay.
So many
This is more people than usual.
This is. Everyone seems a little nervous now.
Not at all. I know all of them. I know them all.
Yeah. And guys, this episode's brought to you by the lovely people over at Squarespace. Squarespace makes it easy to build a website that's intuitive, it's easy to use, it got tools for you to make any type of website you want. And if you start with $8 a month and you receive a free domain when you sign up for a year of their service, you can start your free trial today at squarespace.com/tabletalk if you use the coupon code TT and you get 10% off your first purchase. Thank you, Squarespace. You're sweethearts. Zach, Squarespace, you want to start out with the first question? I had to say Squarespace a lot.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This question comes from Bill Nye, the sports guy.
Yeah, right.
The three of you are stranded on an island, but you can only have one item that starts with the first letter of your first name. What is it, and how will you use it to
What
survive?
kind of serial killer type of... What's the name of the guy from Saw? Oh, Saw?
Puzzles.
Puzzles.
Puzzle.
What did I think his name was?
Is that it?
You know when you're a kid, you think everything is their name?
Like what?
Like Disneyland is Mickey's Mouse name is Disneyland. I'm just kidding. No, when I was a kid,
No,
I
you got a
always
thing
think
like that. There's a thing
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
I always think that like, was it Superman? No?
We know what you mean.
what
I
you're
know
You know
what
what I'm
you mean.
saying.
I know what you're
I forgot what we
saying.
were talking about.
I know it.
I ain't bringing nothing to this island. It better have everything I want on it already.
What's a W?
A W. That's
I'm
easy.
bringing Will. Like,
You're bringing
I'm bringing the will within
Another
me, the will
will.
of fire.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
That's really inspirational.
Plus, if I'm getting stranded on an island, how the fuck did I get there? All right, that's what I want to know. What kind of fucking airplane? Southwest, wasn't it?
That's what you... Thank you to sponsor today's episode, Southwest. No, it's like you got your Louis C.K. or whatever career you want. Yeah.
Okay.
And you get your private jet that
Yeah.
you bought with four other
Louis C.K.
celebrities.
doesn't have a private jet. Kevin Hart has the private jet.
Oh, he has a private jet.
Yeah. You know because Louis C.K. doesn't have an
crashed.
Instagram. Everybody with a private jet has an Instagram, and they post their private jet every time they get in it.
True. Is that Louis C.K. doesn't have an Instagram?
Hell no.
No, he's like a dad,
He's
right?
too like, I'm
dad.
an artist.
Too sad.
So yeah.
What would you bring to the island?
Starts with a Z.
A Z?
Xylophone.
I think that's an X.
X. Oh boy. Oh man.
Both of y'all get off the set.
It's okay.
I guess.
You're kind of fucked.
A zebra. I'll ride it.
You'll ride around the island,
I'll
and
ride
when it
it
gets desperate, you
till
kind of have to.
Until it's injured, and then I'll eat it.
Zebra meat doesn't. It's not. It's really lean.
Wait, you just said
stringy.
you're gonna ride around a zebra till it gets injured, then you're gonna eat it.
Yeah.
You smoking the island weed?
I
Is
would
that what you're
bring.
bringing?
I mean, oh, that's okay. What else starts with a W?
Think about that.
Because if you were stranded on an island and you had a bunch of weed, it'd be way better.
And a zebra.
Oh, what you gotta eat, man?
Some comedian though, he was talking. He was like, "Okay, if the lights go out in your house, you'll be mad."
I don't know what I'm gonna do about this life. Fuck them goddamn lights. I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them bitches.
This ain't bad. Yeah.
That's funny.
So if you're stranded on an island, you'd be like, "Shit, it
It's
was a
dark
fun
out."
plane ride, wasn't it?"
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. I would bring.
Shit.
Boy, I would. Sniggle, snize.
What'd you call me?
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that. As soon as I was going to Snuggie, but you went to that.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah, so you just bring a zebra and you're
I'd
gonna
bring
eat the meat.
Is that or a zipper? Zebra's way better.
You're kind of
A
fucked.
zipper?
Yeah.
Shit, there's gotta be something that you might need.
Zip,
Zinc?
zammer, zipper,
Zinc.
zing, zam,
Xanax?
zipper, zapper,
Xanax?
Zubat, that
zip-
Pokemon.
Well,
Don't act
look
like
at
you don't
that.
remember
Zubat?
You remember Zubat?
That's
Yeah.
not.
I
doesn't
know
have
you
as-
remember Zubat.
That doesn't have as much meat as a zebra, though.
That's
wouldn't.
true.
It's a bat. You're gonna
I
get
can't ride a
diseases.
Zubat.
But the
I
babies
could ride a
would be
zebra.
cute. You could, okay. I was thinking about it. I remember I Googled it once. Like, could you ride a zebra? Apparently, they're not like regular horses. You can't. You're not supposed to be riding them and shit.
That Frankie Muniz movie said different. They
There's a
raced
movie
it.
where he rode a zebra?
He rode it in the Indy 500.
I'm gonna be happy.
No, that's the NASCAR one.
I swear to God, if he exists, before I die, I will ride a zebra.
You
Yeah, you
Googled
could.
that?
Yeah, I mean, I remember I was reading about. They were like, well, it's not a domesticated blah blah blah, and they can only be. I'm riding a zebra.
You could ride a zebra. They're tinier though. They're not gonna be as fast.
Yeah, but that's so cute.
And the island's not big, so you could ride that
Pretty
zebra
small
pretty
island,
far.
I think.
I breed snacks.
Do you remember the episode?
Perfect.
Oh, this is
There you go.
this is a wing. I'm winging this one, but do you guys remember the episode of Jimmy Neutron where they got stranded on an island?
Think I don't know my Jimmy Neutron shit?
I think about that episode
What happens
every
in it?
week. Okay, they were in class and the teacher was showing like a projection, and then he was like, they were like, oh, I'm so bored, guys, let's sneak out of here. So they really just got on one of his inventions and got trapped in between Australia and America, and they were on a beautiful island.
There's one. Remember the
don't
brain?
remember that.
Which is your favorite one? Because there's one where he makes a little brother, and then he gets jealous of the little brother, so he sends the little brother to the moon.
Okay, you beat me.
Remember that one?
But do you remember? Ooh, caribou.
Because he makes ice. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We gotta stop talking
Okay,
about that
we
because
gotta
that's
talk
niche.
about
But
Jimmy
oh
Neutron. I'm
man,
sorry.
I love Jimmy
I just want to
Neutron.
bring it back for 1 second.
I remember the movie where they rode
We-
the rides in space.
Where he has the egg people.
Nobody watched the movies.
I
right?
watched
The
them.
egg
Oh,
yeah.
That's the first
It had
came out first.
it had Dirty Pop from
Wasn't there a
NSYNC,
thing
and that was
where,
the
like-
theme song of that. And I watched it.
Like the whole thing is like chickens can't burp, and so it died.
Oh yeah.
That is exactly the entire plot of that movie, which is ridiculous.
That's how I learned that.
Madeline Grace from Reddit writes, "What do you do if you're the little spoon and you have to fart?" I actually
Oh.
like being the little spoon.
Oh my
Try
god.
not to fart if you're stuck in that position. You know what I'm scared of? Speaking of, when you fall asleep and you're in the little spoon or you're the big spoon, I think I fart a lot when I fall asleep, so I'd be very scared of that.
I don't. I remember I
You
was.
don't fart, you know?
I know. I wouldn't. I know. Just like me and my type. I would only want to be awake for that type of thing. When I sleep, I keep my butthole clenched. Am I not the only one? I live in Los Angeles. You don't know what can happen. You don't know
What's
what
it
can
like
happen.
when you wake up?
It's so much work.
Crusty?
What?
From too
Stop.
much clench. Too much clench. All
It's
right?
just gotta.
You know how you get morning eye crust because your eyes been closed?
Whoa. Whoa. That's
Butt
nasty.
crust, all right? Ask fucking George Bush if he knew about butt crust the whole time. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Gross. What are you? What do you do if you're the little spoon and you have to fart?
I fart.
Yeah. Oh.
You a
See, that
badass?
Sorry.
Shit.
Let her know. Be like, hey, you want me? This the real me.
You know what?
I'd
Actually,
laugh.
I did that.
Really?
I was in a relationship, and we were drinking. We were watching Netflix, and I was being the little spoon because sometimes you like to be held. So I was the little spoon, and I said, "I think we're ready for this." She did not think it as funny as I did because I laughed hard. So there were tears, and like when you fart, but you have like little baby farts that come out after. I was laughing so hard that I would just.
You had the laughing farts right afterwards. It's just like.
I think we're ready for this.
We're not together anymore. If you guys
Sounds
were
like
wondering.
you weren't ready for that.
Huh?
It sounds like you weren't.
I was ready.
She wasn't.
She wasn't.
I don't understand why it's like rude because a fart is important, and if you do it right, you really do get out all the negative things. I'd be like, baby, if we want to solve this issue, fart in front of me right now. Let it all out. Let out your feelings and your farts.
And you can figure out how stressed out they are because it's like,
Oh no, I don't go for a whiff. I never smell. I never smell.
He
Like,
clenches.
he clenches.
I clench my nose, clench my butthole. It's in the Boy Scouts book. Clench your nose.
That's the Boy Scout
that's
models
the
right
Boy
after
Scout.
the first one.
Yeah. I don't know what their whistle is.
They have a whistle?
Yeah.
I thought of
that
the
a
Old
thing?
Spice whistle. That's not what the whistle.
I can't even whistle right now.
I can't whistle.
Can anybody whistle?
Yeah.
Thanks, DBG. DBG's new EP out. No, you got no. Okay.
DBG, Boy Scouts.
All right, my best friend at Squidipus. His name says it, my best friend. I didn't call him that.
That's your best friend?
He made me say that. He said, hold on.
No, don't do it. Oh, you're gonna do it.
Oh. Fuck.
You're holding my hand like you're giving birth.
What noise would you want a dog to make other than barking?
You really just did that on the camera.
That was like an unusual fart because usually I wait for him, but I was like, all right, I'll farce this one for a joke, and that one really did go too far. Like I am
much
gonna have to go
force?
check some shit later. But
Literally.
anyway, what noise would you want a dog to make other than barking?
What
Fart
kind of
noise.
noise do I want the dog to
I like.
fart noise?
You can blame it on the dog.
Do you ever think? Okay. Wait. What noise?
You blame it
fart
on the
noise.
dog.
Hell no.
Blame it on the dog.
Oh. But then your house would be too farty. Your house would be too farty. I hate that. Okay. I love dogs. I love having dogs. I don't want to live a point in my life where I don't have a dog. But sometimes I'll be looking down at the dog in my house who'll just be looking at the door. And I'm like, do dogs not want to be here? Like,
You know what? Probably not. They don't want to
Are
be
they-
there at all.
You notice every time they hear the doorbell, they go, shit, get me out of here, get me out of here. I think that's what they're saying. They're like, someone's at the door, help me get out of here. But I
like
could
it's
be wrong.
kidnapping.
It is. Somebody told me, they were like, it's Stockholm Syndrome. Your dog, Stockholm Syndrome is when you kidnap somebody, and after a while, they're like, I kind of love you. So that's what we do to
I
dogs.
hate looking at pets like that,
Yeah.
even though it's like true. But like, why do you gotta be like that?
The first 2 months, this motherfucker was trying to get out of here every day. Then he realized, oh, I can't.
At like 9 years old, it's like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do if I get
Yeah.
out there? Like, am I gonna find food? No,
What's
of
out
course
there?
not.
Didn't you listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson?
What he said? Oh, Neil, the smart ones learn to scavenge against the humans.
Scavenge against?
So,
Explain this to
I
me.
paraphrased.
The wild ones learned if they cozied up to humans, they got more food.
That's what
So
happened.
they've
Yeah.
evolved to be loyal to humans.
Oh, and I heard about someone talk about that. They said that they've gotten more cute over time because the ones that survive, we breed. So, like, that's why their eyes are, like, fucking huge.
And their noses are like in the back of their heads. Yeah. Oh, it's so cute.
The
They can't
original
breathe,
dogs
though.
must have just been like, and they were like, oh, give it some food. And yeah.
Like wolves?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like
Do dogs come from wolves?
I don't know. I don't
Zach's
ask.
learning today.
I don't pretend like I know shit on the internet because someone will tell you you're wrong.
My favorite joke on the internet, it like goes around everywhere, is like, who was the guy that saw like a cow like milk and they're like, I want to taste that.
Yeah.
This is a good idea.
I always thought it was a good idea if like I put that in a glass and I had like a nice meal, if I were to drink that, if that was a good idea.
I would have
What if you didn't use a glass?
probably didn't. And are you supposed to drink it from the cow? I feel like straight from the cow is like not okay. It's probably got maybe it's got special nutrients in there that'll really get you strong.
Please don't put your mouth on a cow.
I would
Please don't
never
put
do
your
that
mouth-
shit. I like
You do bits though, so like.
I don't do bits that involve my senses. I don't smell shit. I don't taste shit. I don't do none of that. But like the rest of it I'll do. What was I gonna say?
What
I forgot.
noise do you want a dog to make? That was the initial question. We got the milking cows.
How do we get there?
Oh, they're hammering. Huh? How do we get there? I don't know, really. But what noise would you like a dog to make?
Pika. That'd be cute.
It would for like a second.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
like, all right, Pikachu.
That'd get old.
Maybe.
Like a silent dog.
No, I like when dogs make noises.
I don't like little dogs because they make too much noise.
You've never had a good little dog. You've only seen little dogs that yip. You need a little
Yeah,
dog that just loves you and just wants to be like basically another appendage. It wants to morph onto the side of your skin.
That sounds
wrap
like
itself.
Dwight.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
My dog is like not dominant at all. Like you can lay it on its back and carry it around like a little baby, and he'll just
He's used
go
to
to sleep. He's so cute. He's the best dog in the world. I would like my dog to say, if it really needed something, if it said my name,
Sam.
Sam.
But what's the voice
Sam.
like?
Sam.
Yeah.
Sam.
Sam.
How? Oh God! At 3 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Sam. He's outside the door, clawing at the door. Sam. Sam. A growl
But
and
you're
Sam.
you're a pretty deep sleeper, so I don't think you would ever hear it anyway. Especially Sam.
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 I want it to be like Sam.
It's like Sam.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible.
Would you? I mean, like that's the best I could do. It's either that or it's gonna say, "Hey,
Hey,
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 Hey.
No matter how mad he is. Hey,
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 hey.
Hey.
hey,
Hey.
hey."
Or no sound at all. I like dogs who cute. Just shut up. That's how I feel.
I think I'm a cat person.
Man, if I wasn't allergic, I'd have cats. I'd have a lot of cats. I'd have like too many cats.
Too many.
Oh, way too many cats.
How many is too many?
Because people who get
5?
cats are like, oh yeah, I
That's
can get
too
a
many
bunch of them.
Because they're like independent. You don't need to take care. I mean, you have to take care of them, but they're pretty independent.
They wash themselves. I learned just by licking themselves.
Yeah.
It's like a walking decoration.
They make my mom sneeze. Like I mean, like
When people describe fish as decorations, it bum me out too.
that I don't really like. Some people do have fish. It's just like yeah, it's part of my house. I'm like,
You don't like
well,
birds. I want to bring home a bird, and you won't let me bring home a bird.
birds are good on photo. Birds are good on video. I'd never want to be in the same room as a bird, especially not up there and like somewhere above me, because birds shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if your dog shits on you, you fucked up. If your bird shits on you, you're like, well, you had a bird.
It's my fault.
Well,
Yeah. Shouldn't have got a bird.
I shouldn't have had that.
I'm gonna bring home a bird.
No.
I won't let you won't know about it for a while.
Unless it's a parrot that goes, Sam. Sam. Did you just launch mine?
I realized that mid-launch, and I'm really sorry about. I'm sorry, Will. Zach, can you pull one more question for me?
Are you gonna launch it for me?
No, I won't.
The history of the show.
That's new.
Rebels come, like, you know,
You'd
rebel
like-
scum.
Is that what's inside
Oh.
of C-3PO? I meant to say BB-8. Now it sounds different. Rebels come.
Rebel scum. Would you survive in prison?
Hell no.
I was waiting for you to answer that. No, of course not.
I would, if I was in prison, I would immediately make up my own story, and it would change every day. And they, at first, they'd be like afraid of me, but then they'd be like, okay, he's just crazy as fuck.
You don't fuck with crazy though.
They don't fuck with crazy.
Don't fuck with crazy.
And-
I would just do the thing. What movie was that where he just basically keeps punching a guard until he gets into solitary confinement? So he just punches a guard, gets him put into solitary confinement. When he's released from solitary confinement, another punch, put into solitary confinement. I don't need to make a friend in prison. Like I don't want a prison pen pal. I don't want that. Please.
Like pretty, like not all of y'all. I'm sure some people in prison are real great. Like I bet there's a good 15% of prisoners where I'm like, yeah, he knows a couple things, but he fucked up. But the rest of y'all, no. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to y'all. But I think I would kind of fit in there because I like to talk to myself. And I'm not like most people who are like, oh, I gotta get the trash done. I'm like, and then that's why. And that in prison is like normal behavior. Just in the corner, just like fuck. I think you caught me last night, actually.
Last night I was like just going to sleep. All of a sudden I heard, ah! There's nothing that before or after. So I opened the door and he's like, oh, there was some low views on a video, so I freaked out.
I really like my life hit me all at once. And I was like, what if I lose everything? And then I was like, oh, then you came out of your room.
And you were like legitimately sorry. I was like,
I didn't realize I wasn't home by myself. Yeah.
oh, I've been there for hours.
Yeah, you're
I
too
heard
quiet.
all the little things you said to yourself,
Yeah,
all the little
oh.
songs you were singing. You sang all of Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
All of it in the bathroom.
I was
all
going
the whole song, and you heard bling bling,
I was going through some shit yesterday.
bling bling.
Because Darren went to Colorado.
What about you?
Is this mine?
Would you
Prison?
survive in prison?
That's mine. You can
Oh,
have
okay. No, I don't want yours. I don't taste things.
some.
I don't want to touch it now. Why do you say it like that?
I mean, I know what Zach's been up to.
Probably.
Probably
alright.
you survive, or would you survive?
I'd survive.
In prison, you gotta be definitive. You gotta make hard decisions.
You just gotta be quiet.
What's your shank look like?
You know.
What'd you pick for your shank?
Yeah.
I'd do paper.
Yeah.
Paper shank.
Yeah, just wrap the paper up. You fold the paper up in the origami.
Truth be told,
You wouldn't survive.
I know, I wouldn't survive.
number one, don't even have a shank. Just act like you always got one. Just be like. In prison, they're so bored. They'll be like, "What the fuck is that? What's he got in there? They ain't showing us."
Damn, he's got a shank.
I would be so
Probably.
crazy in prison.
Guys, do you think you'd survive in prison? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching Table Talk. Don't forget to send us questions on Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk or on Reddit /r/SourceFed. Also, thank you to our sponsor, Squarespace. Check it out. You can start building your website today. Squarespace.com/Table Talk, and you can get 10% off your domain if you use the coupon code TT Squarespace. Build it beautiful. You guys knew that I couldn't talk from like day one. Like I take lessons for this. I
Sam
have
is doing
flashcards.
really well.
I have
Flash
vocab
shirt.
cards. I have
Shirt, flash poster.
Ask me to say stuff. Get some tongue twisters. I'll try them. Sally sells cease.
What you call me?
Bye.
Down here, we're gonna have a nice noisy river. It's gonna be yelling. It's gonna be screaming for help. One time I was in a wreck, a real bad one on my bike. I was in Santa Barbara, 1987. A man named Lowe hit me hard.